Hello and welcome to another video from Midas Touch Toys, Games and Collectibles. And today we are looking at something that was released for a limited time. It's not particularly old. It was in 2022 and it was from the TV Doctor Who episode The Power of the Doctor, which was the final episode to feature Jodi Whitaker as the 13th Doctor, and it introduced David Tennant as the 14th Doctor. And this particular figure set, which is called the Regeneration Set, and it's a double figure collector set, was a limited edition release, and would say it was only released for a very short time to tie in with the regeneration from the 13th to the 14th Doctors. Okay, so this is the box that it comes in. So the front of the box, it says BBC Doctor Who. It says the Regeneration Set, 2-figure collector set. Other than that, it's completely blank. Let's turn it around to the back, and we've got pretty much the same on the back. BBC Doctor Who. It says BBC and Doctor Who are trademarks and devices. The trademarks of the British Broadcasting Company and are used under license, and so on. And then you've got the, I believe that's the telephone number and the barcode and the item numbers. If I turn the box to the side, it says BBC Doctor Who, the Regeneration Set. And I think it's the same on both sides, yep. And at the ends, it says BBC Doctor Who, Regeneration Set. And at the bottom, you've got all the character option information, the warning hazards, content, which is 13th Doctor action figure and Sonic accessory, and 14th Doctor action figure. Gives you all the recycling information of the box, and it's item Doctor Who, the Regeneration Set, 2-figure collector set, item number 07963, age grade 5 years plus, and the character option details. Okay, that is the front of the box. Let's open the box up and see what we've got. Wow, look at that. I've got to say, that's an awesome figure set. Okay, before we actually look at the figures, let's have a read of what it says on here. It says online exclusive. The 13th Doctor. The 13th Doctor is a charismatic and Start that again. The 13th Doctor is a charismatic and confident explorer, dedicated to seeing all the wonders of time and space, whilst championing fairness and kindness wherever she can. After crash landing to Earth, this Doctor wasted no time in jumping into action to save the universe. Surrounded by friends, she treats more like family. She is brave and selfless, a hero who will run towards danger without hesitation. In her final confrontation, faced with ever manipulative master and a cohort of enemies, the 13th Doctor suffers a huge identity crisis, causing her regeneration to go AWOL. Echoing the prophet words of the curator, whom she met as the 11th Doctor, she regenerates into the familiar face of her 10th incarnation. The 14th Doctor. The 14th Doctor, just like the 10th Doctor, is an intriguing mixture of apparent opposites, an extraordinary mix of kindness and sensibility, but also someone who gives no second chances and who can be alien, detached, and even vengeful, but never cruel. Time will tell how this Doctor will respond to the universe around him. It always does. It says The Power of the Doctor, 2022. In this adventure, the 13th Doctor meets her old enemy, the Master, in an epic showdown that includes Daleks and the Cybermen. Her final battle before she regenerates once more. Okay, and there we have the two figures. Now, I'm just going to have a look at the box just to see if I can open it and take the figures out. Okay, so I have removed the box, the inner contents from the outer box, and that's what I've got. We've got the two action figures. Now, you can see they're all still strapped onto the card. And if I take them out of the box there, you can see they're all still heavily attached onto the back of the plastic container, so I can't actually remove them, so I'm not going to attempt to. Actually, let's just leave that off, and let's have a look at these figures. I'm just going to get some sizes. So we've got 14 centimeters tall, I think they're both the same. Yeah, both 14 centimeters tall. The 14th Doctor 6 centimeters wide. The 13th Doctor 5 centimeters wide. And depth wise, I think they're both about the same. Yeah, both about 3 centimeters deep. So that gives you an idea of the size. Now the detailing on these figures are incredible. Look at that features of Jodi Whitaker as the 13th Doctor. I mean, the sculpting on her face is incredible. She just looks just like Jodi Whitaker. The dress, the clothes that she's wearing is just like she did in that episode with the old Sylvester McCoy jumper, the Tom Baker scarf, the celery from Peter Davison. So, yeah, and the trousers from Patrick Troughton. So she does look really, really good. And obviously she's got her own coat on as she wore throughout the entire time as the 13th Doctor. Articulation, well, we've got the usual articulation with these figures. Actually, there's no articulation on the head, but no, there is. So you've got the head articulation, the shoulders, the elbows, the arms, and the legs, the knees, but no articulation on the feet. Okay, so that's Jodi Whitaker, and then we go over to the 14th Doctor, which is obviously David Tennant, and the same thing there. Look at the detailing on that face. It just looks so much like David Tennant. It's unbelievable. Very, very good sculpting again, and really does look the part. And this is what he looked like as he regenerated from Jodi to David. Again, dressed in those clothes that he was wearing after he regenerated. Which was pretty much almost the clothes that he wore at the end of his tenure, although his coat is blue and he was wearing a grey one at the end of that. But other than that, all his clothing is pretty much the same, even his Converses that he was known for as the 10th Doctor. And you also get obviously the 13th Doctor sonic screwdriver, which is just on the corner there, which either of them can hold. Their hands are in that position where they can hold anything. So an absolutely fantastic set of figures. Detailing on them is fantastic, but I expect nothing less from Character Options. They've set a very, very high bar as far as the detailing of their figures are concerned. And yeah, this set is just absolutely phenomenal. I think for certainly Jodi Whitaker, her likeness is just spot on. David Tennant's is also so good. Not quite as perfect as Jodi Whitaker's, but still very, very, very good. As with the clothing, the dress sense, everything is just spot on, absolutely perfect. I think these are probably some of the best figures, the best of these 14 centimeter figures that they've ever produced. They are so, so good. But there we are, that's my opinion. So these were a very limited release. They were only limited for a very short time, and they were only available online through the Character Options website. So if you were lucky enough to order them and get some in stock, great. If you missed it, tough, they're gone. I say a very, very limited run. So finding them now, it's not exactly difficult to find them because there are people that are selling them on the platforms, but unfortunately, whereas they were quite a low price when they were released by Character Options, because of the very limited quantities and the very limited time they were released for, the prices on these figures have gone for the roof. So they are an awful lot of money. So difficult, not impossible to find, but difficult to find and expensive. But as usual, we at Midas Touch have managed to find quite a few of these, and they are currently available to purchase on the Midas Touch website, which you can get to quite simply by clicking the link below. It will take you straight to the website, and you'll be able to find this and many other vintage Doctor Who items and many other vintage toys, games and collectibles. Come to that, as over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we're uploading videos for every new item that goes into the website. There will be something for everybody, and I am absolutely positive you are not going to want to miss this, because we have got some absolutely awesome and amazing items coming through soon. Our team is working tirelessly behind the scenes to get them ready for upload onto the website and to get them ready to shoot videos for. So stay tuned, keep watching. You will not be disappointed with what you see. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I do hope you've enjoyed this very short video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.